host-microbe interactions, and epidemiology. Epidemiology. What are some of the terms and concepts that we will learn about in relationship to epidemiology? We'll describe morbidity, sickness, mortality, death. We'll describe morbidity rates and mortality rates. How many people out of a set number of population are sick or have died? We identify the affected population. Is it all people of 35 or 40 years old? Are they all toddlers, all elderly? What's the etiology of disease, the actual cause or source? What are the modes of transmission? How is the disease spread? Is the disease contagious or communicable? In other words, transferred from person to person, contagious, easily transferred, or simply transferred person to person, communicable. Etiologic agent, which is just another phrase or name for a pathogenic microorganism, which also means causative agent. Frequently, an epidemiologist will use the phrase etiologic agent or causative agent when they're simply meaning pathogenic microorganism. We're going to locate the source of the microbe or causative agent. We're going to demonstrate or show how to stop the spread of the disease caused by the microorganism. Figure out a way to control and limit the transmission. Endemic, epidemic, pandemic. An endemic disease is one that's found continually in one particular geographic location, such as the distribution of histoplasmosis along the Mississippi River Valley. Epidemic frequently is describing a sudden increase in the occurrence of a disease in any geographic location, and pandemic is referring to worldwide epidemic, or the same epidemic occurring in multiple countries and continents. Pandemics can occur over years, decades, or centuries, whereas epidemics are typically more locally defined within years or decades. We need to be able to identify the affected population, locate the source of the causative agent, mode of transmission, show how to stop the spread of the disease. What are some of the ways that we can accomplish these steps? The Department of Health and Human Services in the United States is the agency that we would find all of the different offices and investigators who monitor the health and wellness of the United States. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is the national premier hub where many of these resources are found. Atlanta, Georgia is the headquarters for the CDC, and of course they integrate their work with all the various states and local municipalities, as well as integrating with the World Health Organization and other international health agencies. Every week, the CDC puts out the MMWR, Morbidity and Mortality Weekly Report. In this report, there are often special announcements, anything new that's in the news or needs to be known by clinicians, healthcare providers, public health authorities, and the statistics that are the most recent for that period in time. Reportable diseases would include a wide variety of infectious diseases that are of general interest and importance to the public health. Often these are communicable and contagious diseases that need to be monitored since they may be involved in epidemic outbreaks. Here is a little sample of what a list of reportable diseases might look like. It includes the name of the disease, the year or the month or whatever time frame that the data was collected, and the number of total cases or the prevalence of the occurrence of the illness. The MMWR includes the most recent captured information or data, is now published online, and you can find archives of previously collected information of particular types of contagious and communicable diseases.